Okay, team, today we are breaking down the weighted burpee. It's going to be a big part of the workout today. 13 total minutes. On the mental conditioning side, we're talking about taking risks, being okay, and being confident with taking risks. And here's the kicker. Not being afraid of being told no. Successful people in life build confidence over time and take risks. I read a great article. It was about, things like the internet and space travel and all these amazing things would have never happened if people would have just sat back and said, that sounds too crazy right now. You look at people like Elon Musk and things that he talks about, and it's like, whoa, dude, that's out of I can't wrap my head around that. Well, there was a point in time where he couldn't either, or she couldn't either. Don't be afraid to be risky. Don't be afraid to be a little disruptive. Build a disruptive team. Be a disruptive. Be on a disruptive team. Joe DeSena from Spartan, CEO of Spartan, says that. He calls DecaFit, we are disruptive. DecaFit is disruptive, and I love being a part of that team. So here's the program today. 13 minutes, breaking down the burpee. We're going to do a 2-minute random workout. Means I don't even know what I'm going to do yet. We're just going to do 2 minutes of warming up, and then we're going to dive into breaking down the burpee. The weighted burpee. I'm going to show you why I argue that it's the greatest full body exercise on the planet. Okay, so 2 minutes. Let's get this party. Thank you. Get this party started. Thank you so much for joining me today. All right, all you rock stars. Here we go. All right, one of my favorites. Bam, bam. Quick feet. Okay, might be nice and slow right now. You may be walking through it. That's just fine. We're going for 2 minutes. Couple more. Okay, give me some good neutral spine body weight squats. Give me a burpee. Couple burpees. Couple alternating reverse lunges. Making this up on the fly, folks. Okay, some side to side squat jumps. Pushing up both feet at the same time. Get those arms swinging. Don't have any weight in the arms. We're not holding any weights, but the arms weigh something. So we get those arms moving. Good. Big 13 minutes a day. This is our alternative movement when we have the air bike, which I'm not using today. Got my Power Systems deck. I was doing some incline presses today with my Power Systems deck. Okay. Back to our little side-to-side dance. Bam. Get groovy with it, man. Get a little groovy with it. I'm gonna show you guys my leprechaun. This is one of my leprechaun dances. We're gonna warm up with it. Bam, bam. Man, I'm feeling good. We got a little early warm-up high kick there. Give me a couple more burpees, get those arms a little more warmed up. Okay, we're breaking down the burpee today. 7 pieces. We're breaking down the burpee. We're gonna start with the squat. Okay, so we have our weight here, all right? Well, we have to squat down to put our hands on that weight, okay? So we're just squatting down. Grab that weight. Squat down, grab that weight from the side. Neutral spine, remember that neutral spine we talked about? You guys keep that going use my core hammer here as my post. Okay, see how the bar is hitting, the handle's hitting the back of the head, mid-back, and the butt. That's that good neutral spine. We come down and address the ram. All right, right at you here. Okay, 1 minute of squats. We're going to plank drive next. What happens from here is we drive our feet back, okay? That's what we'll be doing next for 1 minute. Driving the feet back up. Okay, we're leaving out the push-up. The push-up's gonna be our third piece. Body weight squat, good neutral spine body weight squat. Okay, from here, we squatted down, we address the ram, we drive it back here. Of course, we do the push-up, but we're leaving that out right now. we drive our feet back up. 1 minute, team, here we go. If you need to walk your feet up, that is just fine. Just make sure you alternate your lead step foot. If you hear all that activity in the background, my son loves roller hockey. He's doing some roller hockey work. It's got, he's on his 45-minute, their virtual school right now. He's on 45 minutes of physical break. Gets to do some physical activity. He's doing some physical activity right here with Coach Yancy later on. He and my daughter. Again, if you need to walk it back up, that's fine, walk it back. Just alternate which leg you're leading with, okay? The push-ups will be next. Woo, it's gonna be tough. Doesn't matter if it's whatever you're using, whatever weight you're using, this is the same, okay? So drive those feet back, and we're pushing. 1 minute of push-ups. Let's see if Coach can hold his plank the whole time. Taking risks, being disruptive, not being afraid to be told no. That's extremely important. If you're too afraid to fail, if you're too afraid to be told no, you'll never take the risk, okay? A lot of people are like, Yancy, you have so much going on. How do you got a big network and you're working with so many companies. You just gotta, if a door is cracked open, if somebody cracks a door open for you, you gotta walk in. If there's an opportunity there, walk in the door. That's what we're talking about here. Walk, and sometimes, once they really allow it to be open, you blow it off the hinges. Okay, deadlift to a row. From here, we're coming up, we're gonna deadlift, row. Okay, deadlift, row. Deadlift, row. Okay, this is a piece of the burpee. Again, we're breaking down the burpee. Every joint in the body is used, every muscle group in the body is used with the weighted burpee. That's why I argue it's one of the best overall functional fitness strength training exercises on the planet. It works everything, but you want to have good mechanics. We're just breaking it down. The workout today is built around breaking down the weighted burpee. Working lower body and back and biceps here. Anytime you're pulling something towards you, that's back and biceps. Hang clean will be next. Okay, so now we have it here. What do? A little bit of lower body, and we clean it up, okay? Notice how I'm not just strict curling it up. I'm keeping the weight close to the body. A little bit of pop off the ground with that hang clean, okay? 1 minute. You know what's next. We have a strict press or a push press. The push press is the most efficient because it's tying lower body in with the upper body. And we're gonna finish with ground to overhead. What it looks like when you tie the deadlift to row and the hang clean and the push press together, it's a ground to overhead, or it kind of looks like a snatch, okay? Good stuff. A little bit of power into the ground as you clean it up. Push press will be next. A lot of back here. A little bit of bicep here. Okay, so now we're here. You can do a strict press if you want, but as the upper body gets tired, a little bit of power into the ground makes it at least 50-50, if not like 80-20. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to take risks. Do not be afraid to be told no. I've been told no a lot, but every day I try to think of something that's going to help somebody or myself be a little disruptive. Yancy's daily dose of awesome was challenging for me. It's disruptive. There's not a lot of programs like this out here. Somebody working in it's tough. It's challenging. I'm talking the whole time, doing mental conditioning. As you follow along, I love it, boy. It's challenging. It keeps me on my toes. Okay, now ground to overhead. What do those movements look like when we tie them all together? Okay, from the front, There's that neutral spine squat. Man, that's the ground overhead. Next, oh man, I'm nervous just saying it. We have 2 minutes of weighted burpees. Now we're tying it all together. I'm gonna try to keep going nonstop for 2 minutes as I talk with you. So look outside the box with everything. Be gracious in the way you present your disruptive idea to whoever, your boss, your wife, your husband, your spouse, significant other, teammates. Be gracious, but be direct. Be graciously direct, and don't be afraid to be disruptive. Don't be afraid to take risks. I would argue that a big reason for Joe DeSena's success, CEO of Spartan, founder of Spartan, is he allows us to be disruptive. I presented the DecaFit idea last year. Joe said, let's go. Let's give it a shot. Okay? I've worked with a lot of people in the Spartan team. He allows them to be disruptive. He allows them to shake things up, to even things that make him a little nervous. I have 2 minutes of burpees. That'll put us at 11 minutes. And then we're gonna do some hip work, some ground-based work. Gonna try to work the ground-based work in every day. So again, our squat, kick the feet back, the push-up, okay? Watch how close the weight stays to the body, all the way up. And down it stays close to the body. Again, if you need to step the feet back, that's perfectly okay. If you need to go down to the knees for the push-up, that's perfectly okay. Come on, 1 minute, team. Man, you're all gonna get to where you can drive those feet up. I know it. Hey, I love the message today. I've got a couple irons in the fire right now that are disruptive. Oh yeah, got a couple disruptive irons in the fire. Some fun news coming. Some fun news coming to all you awesome rock stars out there. 30 seconds. I'm using the 44 pounder today. That is the men's weight. Deca Zone 10 for those 20 weighted burpees. Ladies, you have the 22. Spartan Stadium, men 55, ladies 33. Only 15 reps though. Everything's coming back for 2021. Couple more burpees, coach, come on. Last one. Okay. Oh, it's telling me we're done, but we're not done. We have 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes, folks. Give you a short break there, just a short break. Okay, we're gonna get down into our bear crawl position. Nice flat back, okay? Forward and backwards. I want you to try to keep those knees off the ground. Try to stay out of rest mode for the entire minute. Hey, man, I'm so proud of y'all. So proud of you for making the commitment. Sink those hips a little bit. Come back at me. Sink those hips. Hey, live, love, laugh, and serve big today, my friends. Live, love, laugh, and serve big today. My friends, sink those hips. See, when I sink those hips, I'm gonna go back, sink those hips. Okay, bring it forward, and then bring it back. When you finish your back, sink those hips. Okay, we're not gonna be afraid to take a risk today. We're not gonna be afraid to think outside the box today. Okay, hip openers. From this position, you can walk them up, or just step it up like that. Step it back, okay? You may only be able to get here, that's fine. Or you may be able to get real aggressive, and from here, shift it in the air. Shift it in the air. Shift it in the air. You may be here, okay? Wherever you are, I want you to try to stay up on that plank the whole time. Eventually, I want you to be able to we're getting a good right leg hip flexor stretch here, and getting into the posterior side of this left leg. We switch it up. Now it's left hip flexor, posterior side of this right leg. Okay, we'll get aggressive here. For 10 seconds, coach, finish. Come on. facing you. Come on. Come on, coach. 7 seconds. Stay with me. That's it. Oh. Broke a sweat today, my friends. I hope you broke a sweat. If you didn't, you weren't working quite hard enough. Listen, thank you for joining me as always. Check out Deca.fit. We have an awesome, our DecaFit Open is going on right now. We have a body weight division and we have a weighted division. Great challenge for all levels of fitness. Again, Deca.fit, go to events. So my boss at Spartan was not afraid to allow us to be disruptive. My partner in crime, Jared Cogswell, and I, and our small but disruptive team, you know, we're expanding across the country as we speak with Deca Strong activations. But it all happened because the CEO, owner, founder of Spartan, Joe DeSena, likes being disruptive. He likes looking outside the box and doing things that might make people get a little nervous, you know, and he kind of puts you on your heels for a little bit. So I'm challenging you, take risks, be confident with yourself, and don't be afraid to be told no. You keep jumping back into the game, you'll be told yes sometimes. Live, love, laugh, and serve big with big focus on the serve. From Yancy's backyard with one more high kick. Let's go. Get it in. No excuses. Throw the excuses off the side of the cliff. Much love.